Lois Griffin, the so-called normal one in the house. Yeah, right. Behind that mom voice is pure chaos. She's cheated, stolen, and somehow made Peter look like the responsible parent.
Lois, is a president stronger than a king? What the hell?
Peter, look, calm down. We're just friends. He's just given me a friendly massage.
Remember Bill Clinton? That was just the start. From painkillers to sabotaging her own daughter, Lois isn't holding the family together. She's holding them hostage. She might just be Family Guy's real villain, Meg Griffin, the family's favorite punching bag, and the writer's laziest running gag.
Everybody spit on Meg!
Stop! 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 Okay.
In early seasons, she was just awkward, shy teen, average grades, desperate to fit in. But over time, Family Guy didn't just bully Meg, they built an entire economy out of her misery. Every episode, she's humiliated, insulted, or assaulted for a cheap laugh.
Meg, you need to know that you matter.
Really? No one's ever told me I mattered before.
That's why you have to say it. So say it.
I matter.
Louder!
I matter!
Shut up, Meg, you don't matter.
The line, "Shut up, Meg," became a cultural catchphrase, but when you really think about it, it's horrifying. Her own parents join in. Lois tells her to end her life, Peter forgets she exists, and even Brian, the family dog, mocks her for attention. At some point, Meg stopped being a character and became the show's emotional landfill.
Dad! Get away from me! Dad!
Peter's friends are coming to get you! Peter's friends are coming to get you! Here comes Peter's friends! They're coming to get you! Oh, in the kitchen, Meg!
And when Family Guy does give her storylines, they're straight up disturbing. She plants drugs to get Joe's wife arrested, tries to roofie her own brother, and even kidnaps Brian to make him love her. Yeah, the same Brian who's literally a dog.
For the fun we're gonna have, Brian. We're gonna have fun tonight. Good, old-fashioned, all-American fun!
There's desperate, and then there's whatever that is. It's like the writers decide, hey, what if we make trauma a personality trait? Meg's life is a loop of rejection, and every time she gets a moment of happiness, the show yanks it away. She's not the nerdy daughter anymore. She's the mascot of emotional damage. But if Meg's a victim of bad writing, the next woman proves Family Guy doesn't just ruin characters, it buries them. Loretta Brown, Cleveland's wife, the one who vanished so fast you'd think Thanos snapped her out of Quahog. She started out sharp-tongued, confident, and actually funny. A rare woman in Family Guy who could keep up with Peter's stupidity and still hold her own.
Linda, I think this beautiful woman would like to say something to you.
You told me this was Lois's intervention.
Nice.
This marriage is over.
Well, that's just fine, Cleveland, because I am through being your wife.
But then the writers pulled one of the dirtiest moves in the show's history. They turned her into a punchline and then killed her off for convenience. It started with the affair. Loretta sleeps with Quagmire. Because, of course, when the writers run out of ideas, they default to someone cheats with Quagmire. That single plotline destroyed her entire character. Suddenly she wasn't the loyal wife, she was the loud, cheating a black woman.
Penis, nay, Chuck.
It was lazy, stereotypical, and cruel, especially since Cleveland's entire identity became the guy who got cheated on. After that, gone. No redemption arc, no closure, just an off-screen death. One minute she's divorced, the next Cleveland's saying she fell out of a bathtub and died. Really? A bathtub?
No! No! No!
She was erased, and when the Cleveland show came around, they didn't even bring her back. They replaced her entirely like she never existed. Family Guy didn't just ruin Loretta, it treated her like a glitch that needed deleting.
Oh, God! Wait, what's that? Oh, look at her gross boobs.
And if you think that's cruel, the next woman on this list might be even worse. Bonnie Swanson, the woman who was pregnant for a decade straight. Literally, 10 seasons, same baby bump. At this point, she wasn't a character, she was a medical mystery. When she finally gave birth, it was less of a plot moment and more of a mercy release.
Push! Get out of there! Get the hell out of my wife, you little bastard! Okay, here we go. Hold on, the wheelchair is coming first. And here's the baby.
Early on, Bonnie was sweet, the calm neighbor, Joe's supportive wife. But the writers decided, what if we ruin her too, and turned her into a passive-aggressive cheater with a glass of wine permanently glued to her hand. Behind Joe's back, she flirts, complains, and even admits she wants to leave him. And let's be real, Joe deserves better than a woman whose only dialogue is God. I wish I wasn't married.
My perfect ass!
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I was aiming for your spine.
Damn it!
Joe, I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible shot.
For God's sakes, just give me the gun! I'll do it myself!
By season 12, Bonnie had devolved into another lazy trope, the bored housewife who just wants excitement. She hooks up with random guys, lies to Joe's face, and then plays the victim like she's the one suffering. Remember when she tried to make Joe feel guilty for her affair?
Excuse me. Yellow.
Joe?
Bonnie?
Oh, I meant to call someone else.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how is everything?
Yeah, that's next level gaslighting. And the sad part, the show had chances to give her depth. Her life with Joe, the struggles, the resentment, could have been powerful.
How dare any of you criticize Bonnie? For years, she gave up her own dreams to take care of Joe.
But Family Guy didn't care about nuance. They cared about punchlines. So Bonnie stayed frozen in time, a walking cliche who aged like expired wine. She started as a person, became a joke, and ended it as background noise. Next up, Angela, Peter's boss turned predator, Angela. Peter's boss at the brewery and one of the few women on Family Guy who started out respectable, strict, professional, and honestly the only person in that factory who ever did her job.
Mr. Griffin, we have different rules here. For starters, no drinking.
But then came one episode, and the writers absolutely annihilated her character.
Griffin, I need these shipping reports filled out by 5 o'clock today.
In Peter Aspen, Angela goes from tough employer to full-on workplace predator. It starts with her developing a crush on Peter after he wears contact lenses.
I can see your eyes and your eyelashes. They're beautiful.
Then she takes it to a whole new level, dropping pencils just to bend over in front of him, making accidental comments, and turning the office into her personal thirst trap. Peter's an idiot, sure, but even he realized something was off when she started calling him at home just to hear him breathe.
Don't talk, just breathe. It turns me on. That's it, Griffin. Keep breathing. I'm almost there. Oh.
When Peter refuses her advances, she flat out threatens to fire him.
Griffin, you have sex with me or you're fired.
Fine, fire me. I'm through being harassed by you.
And let's be honest, if the genders were reversed, this episode would have been a lawsuit special. But because it's a cartoon, it's funny Angela corners him, pressures him, and when he finally quits, she tries to end her own life. The show plays it like, aw, she's just lonely. Number, she's a stalker with a desk job. They could have made her a complex, tragic boss. Instead, they made her a cautionary tale for HR departments. Angela wasn't ruined. She was assassinated by bad writing. And just when you think the bar can't go any lower, the next woman on this list makes even her look innocent, Crystal Quagmire. The origin story nobody asked for. If you ever wondered why Glenn Quagmire turned out the way he did, look no further than his mother. She's not a bad mom. She's a walking criminal record wrapped in perfume and regret. From the moment Quagmire was born, and I mean literally born, Crystal was already traumatizing him. She delivered him 9 times. Why? Because she said it made her feel horny.
It's a boy, Mrs. Quagmire.
Ah, that's wonderful.
How do you feel?
Horny. Really horny. Could you put him back so I can push him out again?
Yeah, that's not just bad parenting, and that's a therapy lifetime membership. Growing up, Quagmire learned his ABCs by memorizing the names of his mother's one-night stands.
I was born 9 times that day, and things never got easier. The only way I learned my ABCs was by learning the names of all the guys my mom slept with.
And she didn't just stop there. She once casually joked about having a 3-way with him and her cat. A joke? Maybe. But considering it's Family Guy, probably not. Later, when Quagmire ends up on trial for being with an underage girl, Crystal shows up pretending to be born again.
I have no choice but to sentence you to 20 years in prison.
Oh, no, you don't. Mom?
Crystal?
But instead of saving her son morally, she saves him, physically. Let's just say she used her talents to get the judge to drop the charges.
By the way, Your Honor, your fly is down.
Well, let's just say some new DNA evidence was produced.
And an impressive amount, I'd say.
Guy takes care of himself.
Anyway, you're free to go.
Mother of the Year. Everyone. Crystal isn't just Quagmire's backstory, she's his blueprint. Every messed up thing he does traces back to her. She's the chain reaction that made Quagmire who he is. And somehow she walks away looking proud. But Family Guy wasn't done ruining characters yet. The next one started innocent, until she became something far darker. Connie D'Amico, the Regina George of Quahog High, except way less charming and way more evil. Family Guy made her the embodiment of every mean girl stereotype, but with extra cruelty for flavor. At first, she's just the popular cheerleader, but soon she's dumping rancid meat on Meg, tricking her into kissing pigs and ruining her life for sport. Her bullying isn't comedy, it's psychological warfare.
Hi, Connie.
I can't fit all my books in my locker. Can I put the rest of them on your ginormous ass?
Meg tries to befriend her, do nice things, even back off. Connie still destroys her at every chance. It's not high school drama. It's televised torture, and it doesn't stop there. In one episode, she literally fakes her own death and frames Lois for murder.
Lois Griffin, I'm sorry, but you're under arrest.
Let that sink in. This girl killed a pig, dressed it up like herself, and hacked Lois's Facebook just to make her look guilty. How do you even write that without FBI supervision? Oh, and let's not forget when she dated Stewie. Yes, baby Stewie.
OMG, that'd be so awesome.
Sweet, we're gonna have a real raging time.
She didn't just flirt. She was about to hook up with him before realizing he was an actual infant. Family Guy played it for laughs, but it was straight up disturbing.
Could I maybe have one last kiss?
Well, I guess so.
Look! This girl is making out with a baby! A nude baby!
Hey!
Connie isn't a mean girl. She's a Bond villain with a cheerleader uniform. Even the devil would look at her resume and go, nah, that's too much. And if you thought she was bad, the next one on this list takes Terrible Woman and turns it into an Olympic event. Sonia, the only woman who made Quagmire say no. And that's saying something. She starts out as his dream girl, gorgeous, funny, and just as freaky as he is. But by the end, she's not his fantasy. She's his personal horror movie.
Ow! 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 You're hurting me, and I really need to clean out my trunk!
Oh, I'm gonna clean out your trunk. Giggity.
That's my word! That's my word!
They meet when Quagmire brings his laptop to get fixed. Sonia flirts, they hit it off, go on a date, and next thing you know, he wakes up cuffed to a bed. She roofied him. Yes, the man who built his personality around seducing women just got hit with his own medicine. Poetic justice? Sure, but the writers didn't stop there. Sonia keeps him locked up, torturing him under the excuse of love. Every scene gets darker, Quagmire begging her to stop, her laughing it off.
Sonia, stop, please!
Come on, you love it.
She even tells him to sleep with his own father.
Wow, I can't even imagine what twisted, deviant act you've thought of this time.
I want you to have sex with your father.
What?
Yep, and I'm gonna watch.
Hi, Glenn.
That's not kinky. That's a cry for an exorcism. Eventually, Peter, Joe, and Ida rescue him, but by that point, Quagmire's a broken man. The guy who used to shout, giggity, now flinches at his own reflection. Sonia didn't just ruin Quagmire, she flipped his entire identity. If Family Guy wanted to show karma, they did, but at the cost of introducing one of the most disturbing female characters ever written. And there it is. Every woman Family Guy has ruined beyond repair. From Lois the Menace, to Meg the Eternal Victim, to Sonia the literal nightmare fuel. If you ever wondered why Quahog feels so cursed, it's because every female character is either dead, deranged, or demonically written. But that's the thing. Family Guy never hated its women. It forgot them.
She's beautiful.
The show used to balance chaos with charm, but now, it's like the writers throw darts at a wall labeled, who do we destroy next, and Lois usually wins. These characters started out layered and human. Over time they became walking gags. Moms turned maniacs, daughters turned delinquents, and bosses turned predators. It's not just satire anymore, it's self-parody. And somewhere under all that cheap humor, there's a version of this show that could have actually respected them.
Yeah, I don't want to bring a new baby into the world with him running around.
Okay, first of all, Bonnie, you've been pregnant for like 6 years, all right? Either have the baby or don't.
But hey, it's Family Guy. Bad behavior is the brand. If you made it this far, drop a comment. Who do you think Family Guy ruined the most? Because next time, we're going after the other side, the men of Quahog. Every time Family Guy went too far with its male characters, you'll see just how dark this show can really get. Until then, stay sane, stay sarcastic, and remember, in Quahog, nobody's innocent.